They always said power protects its own. But no one talks about what happens when someone sees too much and refuses to forget. She wasn't famous. Not publicly, anyway. No interviews, no headlines, no face the world could recognize. Yet her name passed quietly through rooms where decisions were made. Rooms with locked doors. Rooms where whispers mattered more than votes. She was an executive assistant. That was the title. But titles never tell the whole story. Every morning, she arrived before everyone else. Every night, she left long after the lights were supposed to be off. She organized calendars, scheduled meetings, filtered calls. But what she really handled were secrets. Phones left unlocked on desks. Documents printed and forgotten. Conversations held too close to assume no one was listening. First, she ignored it all. That was the rule. You hear nothing. You see nothing. You survive. But patterns are hard to unsee once they form. The same names appearing in different scandals. The same accounts moving money just before major announcements. The same private meetings held right before public decisions that changed lives. She noticed, and she remembered, not because she wanted to, but because forgetting became impossible. There were small things at first. Pen left in the wrong drawer. A coffee cup placed carefully on a confidential report. An email opened but unsent. First, she didn't know what it meant. Then she did. She saw how carefully they hid things. But in hiding them, they left patterns. And patterns are like fingerprints. They always tell a story if you pay attention. Every day, she reminded herself, you survive by following the rule. You hear nothing. You see nothing. She told herself it was safer this way. And yet, some nights, when the office was empty and the city lights shivered outside the windows, she would catch herself staring at a screen or a folder, wondering if someone else noticed the same things. One night, while filing documents, she opened the wrong folder. It wasn't labeled incorrectly. It wasn't hidden either. That's what made it worse. Inside were contracts that didn't match public statements. Signatures that shouldn't exist. Dates that rewrote timelines everyone believed were true. She closed the folder, then opened it again, just to be sure. Her hands shook, not from fear, from clarity. She realized she wasn't just witnessing secrets. She was witnessing the skeletons of power itself. Over the next few days, she started seeing connections she hadn't noticed before. The same person signed off on multiple transactions. The same offices scheduled private meetings at odd hours. The same messages vanished from inboxes before anyone else could read them. She remembered everything. Every email, every phone call, every misplaced document. And she began to feel something she hadn't felt in years. Responsibility. Not responsibility to the company. Not loyalty to the people in power. Responsibility to the truth. She understood something vital. Seeing the truth was dangerous. Acting on it was deadly. But ignoring it was impossible. Every day, she felt the weight of knowledge pressing down on her. It made her careful. It made her vigilant. It made her sleepless. She started taking notes. Hidden notes. Notes no one could trace. She didn't tell anyone. She didn't share them. Because in her world, sharing meant risking everything. And yet, she couldn't stop. Then one night, she realized the pattern wasn't random. It was deliberate. Every misfiled document, every forgotten phone, every whispered conversation, it was designed to be seen by someone who was paying attention. And now she was that someone. Her hands shook, not from fear, from clarity, because she knew the truth. And once you know, there's no going back.